This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Wolverine Power Cooperative and Great Lakes Energy. Your local electric cooperative is looking out for you. And by Munson Healthcare Cadillac Rehab Services.
Welcome back, everybody, to fourth quarter action here from soggy Lake City, Michigan, as the Houghton Lake Bobcats hold a 27-14 lead over the Lake City Trojans. This is the first ever Highland Conference matchup between these two teams. They faced each other 25 times before historically. The Bobcats have a 15-8 lead over in these series. And now it is Houghton Lake with a 2nd and 7 from their own 16. Give to Morgan. Morgan's got some opening on the right side, and he'll go down right near the marker. Good open field tackle there. McGinnis with the good open field tackle, and that'll be enough for a first down. Looked like he slid for the extra 2 yards. Ball is marked on the 25-yard line. Bouncing it outside is Brian Morgan. Morgan turns the corner, and he'll go out of bounds at the 45. Brian Morgan is having a big game tonight. 2 TDs and probably approaching that 80-90 mark right now. Are they going to bring this back? Looks like they will. Still waiting for the referee to make the call. Holding against the Bobcats. So a nice run wiped out. And that'll back them up. And getting a dry football into play here as the rain is coming down much harder right now. It's actually coming into the press box, falling on my back right now. But I'm not complaining because we got Robbie and Caleb out there in this, so I'm only partially protected from the rain. All right, Trent Ordaway. Ordaway giving to Morgan. Morgan on the right side, trying to bust it out wide. Nice job there. I believe that was Ben Marion tracking him down. Second down and 9. Houghton Lake from their own 26-yard line. Stacked backfield now for the Bobcats. In motion is Hamp. And there's a pitch to Morgan. Morgan dives forward for a couple. Good tackle by, is that 54? That's Vandertig on the tackle. Houghton Lake coming up to the line of scrimmage with 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the game. Ball is fumbled, picked up by Ordaway, and he's got another yard. It's going to be 4th down and long. And Ryan Frazier limping onto the field. Frazier has had a very busy game with the punting and tackling. He's had some great plays. Houghton Lake in their punt formation. McGinnis back to receive. Just getting it away. High end over end. Fumbled, and the Bobcats are, nope, I think Lake City has it. Spencer Evans almost had it, but Lake City has got it. So we are under 10 minutes to go. 13-point lead for the Bobcats. Ball is placed on the 43-yard line. The Trojans looking for a score here to tighten it up. Shotgun formation for Bisbal. Bisbal will keep it. Looking to run on the right side, nowhere to go. And he is hit hard by Lindsay. And also number 11, that's Hamp. Loss of a couple yards, second down and 12. Low snap, a give to Jack Pedler. Pedler gets up near midfield. It's going to be second down and about 5. Maybe 6. Quickly up to the line is the Trojans. Try and catch Houghton Lake. Ben Marion movement. Jack Pedler with the first down. Good hard running there by Jack Pedler.
Jack Pedler carry ahead for 6 yards and a Trojan first down. Michael Stackman and Jake Jordan stop.
Clock is under 8 minutes and still running. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Lake City. They need a couple scores. Here's a fake handoff. Bisbal looking deep downfield, and it's tipped out of the reach of McGinnis. And Van Kunis was in the area too in the coverage. He actually had a beat on a potential interception. Good play by McGinnis to tip that away from him. Looks like the rain has let up just a little bit. It was coming down in buckets just a moment ago. Second down and 10 for Lake City. Houghton Lake bringing everybody. And down with the sack goes Hunter Bisbal again. Morgan, Brian Morgan with it. And also number 53 in on the tackle for Houghton Lake. But Morgan has had a very good game, both offensively and defensively for the sophomore. Now it's third down and 19 for Lake City. Hunter looking to pass. He's got a lot of time. Downfield. That one is almost intercepted but knocked loose. That'll make it a 4th and 19. Spencer Evans was in the vicinity on the coverage. Referees have got a defensive hold against the Bobcats, and that should be an automatic first down. Bisbal looking deep down the right side. McGinnis, oh, he caught it, but I think he's out of bounds. Good concentration by Tyler McGinnis, but just out of bounds. Coverage by Jake Jobin. .647, 4th down and 9. Ball is on the 45-yard line of Houghton Lake. Pedler lined up to the right of Bisball. Good protection. Short pass over the middle, couple yards, but that will be a turnover on downs. Possession will go to Houghton Lake as they have a 13-point lead here with 6:41 to go in the fourth quarter. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV. Want to shout out to our sponsors here. Our presenting sponsors are Wolverine Power Cooperative, Great Lakes Energy, Munson Healthcare, Cadillac Hospital. We also have our sponsors Pizza Plus, Bauman and Rogers of Lake City, Tasty Treat, LC Materials, Pancho Villa Mexican Grill, Best Demolition, Builder's First Source, Cadillac, Doug Glass, Fox Motors. And we'll get back to them in just a second. Here's a handoff to Morgan. Brian Morgan up the right side. Good hard running. He's got about 5 on first down.
About 4 yards. Tackle. 7-6 from the 45-yard line.
No, it's still raining, yes. And I don't see it.
It's coming off the trees.
Houghton Lake is hoping to chew up some time off the clock here with their ground game led by the sophomore Brian Morgan. Trent Ordaway under center. He'll hand it off to Morgan. Morgan this time on the left side. Cuts across midfield. He's got a first down. He's brought down by Jack Pedler. And Bradley Burden also on the tackle. Clock will continue to run here with 5:36 to go in the game. Houghton Lake with 2 backs, 1 receiver to the right. Handoff to Morgan on the right. He breaks a tackle. Another 5-yard gain on first down. And they are just, they're leaning on Morgan right now. He's having a great game. Good job also by the offensive line of Houghton Lake to open up those gaps for Morgan. Wyatt Phillips, center for the Bobcats, will bring the troops up to the line. Ordaway taking his time. Up the middle, Morgan. 3 yards. Going to bring up a... Look like they need about 4th and 2. Clock is stopped. We have a timeout. I want to say Lake City called it. And while we have a break in the action, we'll get a shout out to our great crew tonight who is enduring a lot of bad weather out there. We had some absolute downpour going on. It's been a driving mist most of the night. Our assistant director is Abigail Merritt. Abigail Merritt, she is a Cadillac High School student. We also have Caleb Drake on camera along with Robbie Hunt. They're both Lake City graduates. And our director tonight is Hannah Crouch. So thank you so much for doing a great job. Appreciate it. So Houghton Lake with a 3rd and 3 from the 39-yard line. Movement on the right side, so it's going to make it 3rd and about 8.
Dead ball foul legal procedure against the Bobcats. Walk off 5 will make it 3rd and 8 from the Only 3 yards.
It'll be interesting to see what the total amount of penalties are after the game is all said and done. I know we've got to be at least approaching the 30 mark. That's total for both teams. Motion by Hamp. Give us to Morgan. He's met right there and brought down nicely by
Ball carrier, stopped by Devin Jorgensen.
Devin Jorgensen, number 50. And we have another timeout by Lake City. That'll be their second timeout. They'll be down to 1. We got 4:17 to go here in the fourth quarter. Trojans are down by 13 points, and they need the ball back. Houghton Lake, one more first down could really put a hurt into the Trojan plans. Next week, looking at the schedule in the Highland Conference, Lake City will be playing Roscommon. And then they've got Everett, Pine River, and Sanford Meridian to finish out their schedule. Sanford Meridian right now is undefeated. They're a very strong program. So Lake City with New Lothrop and Sanford Meridian have a very tough non-conference schedule. Two of the best teams in Division 7. And Houghton Lake, let's see. Ball is all the way down to the 5-yard line. First and goal for Houghton Lake. Ball is brought out. Peddler to about the 8-yard line. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lake City will be in the hurry-up offense. Here's a pass up the middle, tipped, and just out of the reach of the Bobcats. That was number 25, Spencer Evans. That'll stop the clock. Third down. And the ball boy is getting a good workout tonight. Four receivers spread out, looking to pass as Bisbal. That was tipped. And we have a couple flags. It'd be pass interference against the Bobcats. The ball was tipped, so Houghton Lake may argue that that would nullify the. It was tipped, so that'll take away the flags. Yep. Going to bring up a fourth down and about 6. Do or die here for the Trojans. Low snap. Frazier with some pressure. Here's a pass over the middle. Intercepted on a diving play by who else? Brian Morgan. And he has been everywhere tonight. We got a flag down, so we'll have to wait and see. Roughing the passer against Houghton Lake, so that'll take that back, and that'll give Lake City an automatic first down. So the interception by Brian Morgan is nullified by the roughing the passer call. That'll bring it out to the 23-yard line. Lake City will hurry up to the line of scrimmage with 3:30 to go in the game. And well, we've got, you don't see this very often, but oh, okay, I guess Houghton Lake called a timeout. So the Bobcats call a timeout with 3:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. The head coach for Houghton Lake is Joe Holloway. He's in his 6th year as head coach for the Bobcats. Final score from Cadillac. See if we can get that. Jeff Castillo coming in. It is Cadillac 26, Lake Odessa 6. So that's a big victory for Cadillac at their homecoming. Here's another flag on the play. And out of bounds is
Against on quarterback Keith, but there is a flag on the play. Holding against Trojans.
Lake City has a hold against them, so that'll bring it back. And the penalties continue to pile up here in Lake City. Bisball downfield. That one is almost hauled in by Ben Marion. That would have been a circus catch, but a great throw by Bisball right on the fingertips of Ben Marion. Okay. Tyler McGinnis, I apologize. Tyler McGinnis is in now at quarterback for Lake City. McGinnis rolling out to the right. Throw downfield, up in the air. We'll see who's coming down with it. Incomplete. Gabe Van Kunis was in the area on the coverage. Good coverage intended for Ben Marion. .3:14 to go. It is 3rd down and 24. Houghton Lake in a prevent defense now. Just they don't want anybody to get behind their coverage. McGinnis running to the left. He's got some space and some speed. Finally taken down, short of the 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down for Lake City. Fourth and 8 now for the 25-yard line. McGinnis rolling right. He's going to hold on to it. Doesn't have anywhere to go, and he's tackled by Jake Jobin, number 22. And Houghton Lake will take over at the 25-yard line. And they'll be able to one more timeout for Lake City And then after that, they cannot stop the clock. So the Bobcats come up to the line of scrimmage. And they're packing them in on the victory formation here for Houghton Lake. Taking a knee is Ordaway.
Bobcats will take a knee.
We'll see if Lake City will, we'll see if they will call their last timeout. Timeout Lake City, that'll be their last timeout.
Timeout called by Trojans.
Houghton Lake 27, Lake City 14. We've got 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Bill Dooley bringing you the action from Lake City. And it looks like Houghton Lake is going to go to 3-1 in the conference, in the Highland Conference. Once again, we want to mention our presenting sponsors tonight, Wolverine Power Cooperative, along with Great Lakes Energy, Munson Healthcare System of Cadillac. Really appreciate these sponsors stepping up and making high school sports possible on 26 Sports and CCTV. All right, Lake City is out of timeouts. Houghton Lake will take a knee.
Bobcats will take a knee.
That's right. Ordaway letting the clock run down as far as he can. But 150, they
Bobcats take another knee.
they will have to.
You got that.
One step forward.
I'm guessing you don't need the microphone for Kyle this week.
125 on the clock right now and running.
Nope. Guessing they'll take penalty and punt it.
Timeout called by the Bobcats.
Houghton Lake will take a timeout here as they let the clock run down to 1 second before they would take a penalty. That'll give us a chance to get the rest of our sponsors here. Okay, our sponsors are Pizza Plus, Bowman and Rogers in Lake City Family and McBain Family Pharmacies, Pancho Villa Mexican Grill in Lake City, Best Demolition, Tasty Treat, Builder's First Source in Cadillac, Douglas of Cadillac, LC Materials, and Fox Motors of Cadillac, your local Ford and Toyota dealerships. Once again, our presenting sponsors are Munson Healthcare System, Wolverine Power, and Great Lakes Energy. Brian Morgan around the right side looking for the end zone, and he will find it with a touchdown. His third TD of the game for Brian Morgan.
Brian Morgan carry taking it to the end zone.
That'll make it 33-14 Lake City, or excuse me, Houghton Lake. Been a long night.
Is there history between the coach and Lake City? Is he mad about the East?
So Jake Jobin, number 22, will attempt the extra point. The hold will be Ryan Frazier. Here's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. Beautiful kick. And that'll make it 34-14 Lake City with 57 seconds left in the game. The Vikings win their third game of the season with a victory over Lake Odessa tonight on their homecoming. Derek Tate and Jeff Castillo brought you that game, and that'll be showing on Saturday, the 28th at 4 p.m. Lake City will kick it off just as a formality, so the clock can run out. Jake Joven, number 22, with the kickoff. Right down the middle, it bounces past all the way to the 1 yard line. Tyler McGinnis dancing around there. He'll make it out to the 15-yard line.
15-yard line. First and 10.
And the rain starts back again. Lake City will line it up. Probably a chance for 2 more plays. There's a pass out on the sideline. That's Ben Marion fighting hard for every yard.
So pass completes Ben Marion, gets it out to about the 26-yard line. That's good for a Trojan first down.
First down, Lake City at their own 26-yard line. Tyler McGinnis looking left, firing down the middle, broken up there by Jake Hamp.
Second down.
Clock will be stopped on the incomplete pass. There's an incomplete pass to
Pass intended for Gabe Artis, incomplete. Third down.
number 12. There's a give to Ben Marion on the left side. Marion cuts it up the middle. Got the first down.
Ben Marion on the jet sweep. Gets it up to about the
That'll stop the clock while they move the markers. McGinnis heaves it up in the air down the field. It is intercepted by Houghton Lake.
Pass is intercepted.
12 seconds left on the clock.
Is
that-
that 29-yard line?
The interception for Houghton Lake, number 7. That is Elliot Carroll, the sophomore, with the interception. So congratulations to Elliot Carroll on that interception. 12 seconds to go here. Houghton Lake will take a knee, and that'll do it. 34-14. And that'll do it here from Lake City as the Bobcats come into town and their first ever victory in the Highland Conference against Lake City. Our final score, the Houghton Lake Bobcats 34 and the Lake City Trojans 14. We'll be back in just a moment for the wrap-up. You are watching high school football action on 26 Sports and CCTV.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next year. Same time, same place.